Good nerve Shabbos, everyone. A little different than how I was dressed in the last video, I guess, but that was Erev Yom Kippur. It's Erev Shabbos, Parshas Haazinu, and we read in Parshas Haazinu in Deuteronomy 32. Zechor Yimois Olam Binu Shnois Dar V'Dar. Sha'al Avicha V'Yagedcha Zekeinecha V'Yomru Lach. Remember the days of old. Think about, contemplate the years from generation to generation. Ask your father and he'll tell you. Your grandfather and he will speak to you. The importance of recognizing the value of history and the lessons of history and the wisdom of the past cannot be overstated. In every generation we have this issue where people think that, they're smarter than everyone who came before them. And they're more progressive. And they know more. And everybody else is stupid. And only they know. And then you have people who actually have wisdom and recognize that we're anything that we see is only because we're standing on the shoulders of giants. We're nobody. But it's those who came before us who made it all possible, what we have now. I mean, when you hear an idiot like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez go and say something so stupid that this is the best generation, the smartest generation, the greatest generation that's ever lived. The level of arrogance that comes from such a statement, that can produce such a statement, it's unimaginable. But we have it. I mean, I was engaging with someone on Twitter, I don't remember, and they said, the elders, I won't repeat what they said. Some kind of horrible, I don't even really remember what word they said, but when I said something about respecting our elders, so they had a horrible insult about elders. We're the ones who are smart. The thing is that they all of these people have elders that they look up to. Meaning, doesn't AOC look up to Bernie Sanders as a guide, as somewhat of a political guru for her, or she doesn't recognize that? She thinks she's smarter than him. I don't know. It's just so frightening to me that this is what's happening. And just the level of craziness that we have today in this world. I saw a video I couldn't believe. A 9-year-old kid, I don't know biologically if it's a boy or a girl, looked like a boy, saying, I'm a 9-year-old transgender American. What on earth does that mean? What are they talking? What? Are you serious? What this child should be saying? I'm a 9-year-old victim of child abuse. What kind of nonsense is that? 9-year-old transgender American. can this kid even spell the word? I mean, I don't understand. What are they talking about here? Unless we're talking about someone who's a tumtum or androgynous, who's biologically some kind of a mutation where they're not clearly one or the other, which happens, but it's very rare. And that's not really transgender, that's really more of intersex, is what they call it now. But what are they talking? What kind of world is this that the young people today are making? It's just crazy. But the thing is, there's nothing new under the sun. People have always had this type of foolishness and always wake up and recognize. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought I was smarter than everybody. And part of it had to do with everyone saying, "Oh, Joe, you're really smart." And my dad, God rest his soul, he would always say, "You're ruining this kid by telling him how smart he is. He doesn't need to know that." And the thing is, there's a balance, because I tell my kids they're smart, and they are smart. But there's a difference between intelligence and wisdom. And it's just, I don't know what's going on. You know, what kind of world is this? But like I said, there's nothing new under the sun. This kind of nonsense has been going on forever. But let me share one idea. It's a very famous story about Rav Yaakov Kamenetsky, where he... Can we turn in here to go to the mikveh, or I'm gonna turn up here and go up here? Where he said, you know, there was some Zionist was asking him, you know, how is it that your grandson respects you so much and my grandchildren have no respect for me? And his answer was very simple. He said, your grandson sees you as 2 generations closer to a monkey, and my grandson sees me as 2 generations closer to Mount Sinai. That's the answer. I have a lot more to talk about, but this is good for now. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment, and have a good Shabbos.